All right, Savannah. So I got some good rest yesterday, but the job still continues. I still have stuff to do and stuff to speak about. So look, uh, I told y'all not to listen to Charleston because it's pure propaganda. They're still trying to do the Americans need to go to Africa. Um, he's still stuck on Tamir Rice. White people are brutal. Um, they're still trying to carry these narratives that you're more dangerous. It's more dangerous to question what white people do. The whole time, it's black people in these neighborhoods that kill black people. It's like this is common sense. They're still trying to put. They're stuck in time when we've already, like, our generation has already seen through all this, because you know why? Because it was the little skies, um it was the ski mask, the XXX. It was all of them that was pushing what they were saying, weirdo rap, because we got pushed, we pushed them through, and the gangsters wasn't in at the time. That's why, like, they saying gangsters back. The gangsters wasn't in at the time, so they be trying to say that they was weirdos. The only thing is like they didn't really know um how to what hip hop was really about. They were just making music. It was really authentic. It was really like, when they was making music, it was just pure, like, I don't want to say anarchy, but it was pure cries, like Muslim, like Muslim. It was pure Christ, like cries out. So look, they're still trying to push these old narratives that, like, America is not a good place. Oh, China's gonna take us over. All this stuff, like, they're not about to do nothing. What they don't realize is, like, at the beginning of the year, I said we already won. That's a church saying, like, we already won the victory. If I didn't say that, and Warren Buffett didn't think that that's what I was trying to say, like, we were trying to win. If I didn't say that, we would have been further off. We would have really had China where we wanted them. But since I said that, and Warren Buffett called it off, then we're in this. We had to acclimate with the climate, but we're about to see, like, what was really up. But, like, so you see how they're trying to say, like Joe Rogan saying it's normal. It's normal. Like, the hood is saying, like, it's normal, and it's like, no, it's not normal. You guys are making it normal in your communities. How are you gonna say that a man's responsibility is to take care of their family, and then you gonna have young men in the video that have no responsibility calling themselves men, and saying that, like, you're not gonna hear nobody from 30 getting carried. Like, I didn't you don't carry. This is their mind. Like, it's like they're stuck in high school. Me giving advice to Savage is like, look, you known as you blew off in a mall, bro. Like, that's crash out. You're gonna be the one that needs the word the most, because they go play on your temper. So once you get acclimated to the Bible, because you need to get acclimated to the Bible, because you see what's going on. Muslim, y'all can't say nothing, but Christ, we can speak, and y'all be. So the so I'm changing this whole industry. They ain't got no choice, because, like at the end of the video with Tasha Charleston had, everything is, everybody can turn on the black community. So y'all need to get y'all act together, because nobody really bangs with y'all like that. They're only supporting you to get what they want from white people, from from our white cousins. When we fought civil wars with them, we fought the wars with them. Y'all trying to go after the Civil War back to slavery. They keep trying to do that so they separate our generation and stuff to get you upset. To get you upset when it's like, nah, that's not even the case. Like we got, boom. We belong here. So what they want is what they keep saying, unity. They saying unity so we can stop killing the terrorists, which are the narco drugs, the people that are bringing drugs to our country. So Vance is mad. Like you see how Charleston said Vance is gonna be president. Vance is on their side. Vance is mad because like we keep killing the terrorists, and he gets all empathetic and in his feelings about stuff and like saying, "Oh, you guys are brutal." He trying to go with that narrative because of his background. When he just needs to step down but he's bringing everybody down with him because he knows that the MAGA base is not about to let him just get away with this. So he bringing everybody else down with him, and they bound it. They bound it by probably like laws or whatever, like contracts and stuff or whatever, because he's a lawyer. So I don't know. I'm just saying like he probably did something. But Vance is mad, and all of them are mad because Joe Rogan be like, he said that I was completely, I knew, but I completely, not completely, like trying to say that I knew, but not completely. Like I had no idea of the assassination. So that's why he's trying to get off the hook. So everybody just ate bad food, just indulge in food. You need to get back on your diet ASAP because you're gonna need to be in a better mood to realize what's going on. You got to go back to being on a better mood. Get that out your system and focus. Focus. So that's why you see on Joe Officer Tatum's joint, he didn't even say nothing. I ain't watched the whole thing, but at first thing I would have said, because Joe Rogan Joy said that Vance has a problem with MAGA base, the first thing I would have said if I was him was about Vance having a problem with the MAGA base. So I ain't watched the whole video, but so I'm gonna figure out what he was actually saying. But that's the first thing I would have said. Vance has a problem with the MAGA base. He said they racist. When they not racist, they just don't need rap music to survive. It's like they're forcing music on a group of people that just work. And like I seen 11-year-old on a tractor. Like that's the work that they'll make it seem like, oh, that's slave or whatever. But it's like, yo, if my 11-year-old son can drive a tractor and not harm himself, and that's like super advanced. So that's what they're trying to make you guys lazy. Like, oh, we need entertainment, all this. You're sacrificing entertainment for you're sacrificing a self-sufficient lifestyle of healthy food for entertainment right now, because the celebs are pushing their entertainment over the farmers that need to help us, and they're trying to make it seem like they're racist, which is completely false. Like we're in 2025, so that's what's like. They like Charleston's just spreading mad propaganda. Like he go throw it out that Erica and Vance is sleeping together. Like nobody care about what's about to happen with that situation. That's just mess to put out in the world so you can conversate and get all, oh, they doing this. That's just propaganda. If they have a divorce, him and his wife have a divorce, that they have a divorce. That's their business. What we focus on is what him stepping down, because he crashing. Like he'll crash the country over this for no reason, when all the black community has to do is start picking up in their neighborhood. Like you have a whole party, like they play that empathy role. Like rest in peace to bro's son. Like that's a very sad story, but there's a million stories like this and stuff that we're what that should be heard. That you should have been told your story on your platform, bro, but you trying to rap. That's what I'm trying to give y'all advice. You trying to rap and you're in a accountability is being a man. That's accountability, because taking care of your responsibility, you just doing what you have to do. You don't gotta do that no more. You don't. Y'all don't have to do that no more. That's what is hindering. That mindset of you still thinking that you have to do that is keeping you in the same position. Like the whole community is stuck. They're stuck, and it's sad because they're letting everybody, this whole lifestyle of drinking and smoking, they're letting that hinder them to becoming a whole different person. And it's crazy. Like they're saying like, oh, Palmer is this privileged and all of this. They trying to say like all like my son has no idea that he's this privileged. It's like, yo, you have no idea how much potential you guys are stifling just to keep spreading these narratives. They literally killed Charlie just so they can continue to talk about their baggage. Like that is so insane. When Charlie came to them and telling them, okay, this is boom, 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 boom. They try to give them the knowledge. Now they want to like, oh, you guys didn't give us the. Now they want to be like, oh, you didn't give us the knowledge. Boo, 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 boo. And it's like, yo, it's so weak of them. Like they think it's them killing Charlie gave us some respect. That's not how we think. We don't think like that. We actually think they're way weaker than that. So it's like, you don't just give me a script and I go along with it. That is completely out of my character. I don't just go along with that. I don't. It's crazy. Now people might have, I'm learning new words and stuff and new ways to put things and stuff. But as far as like me just going along with a new script, like no. Because like the way that I communicate has been way more effective than what they've been trying to do. And so like I'm very proud of. I didn't even know how to stutter until I started speaking, because I don't speak. I do what I gotta do. So me speaking is new. And I speak well. But for the reason that I guess did y'all say like I'm just now coming out and saying this and stuff? What do you mean I'm just now coming out and just saying this? From the get-go, I've been transparent. Yeah. So I'm not sure. So like they go try and say every other thing but the truth. They're gonna say every other thing but the truth when they need to humble themselves because like they only gotta like they got like no more chances. Like they gotta speak up on this because like they're about to be in totally like totally. So like they go crash out. And before China not about to take us over because they know what's going on. They know it's them. They know it's a problem. Like why would I as a country come and try and destroy your or take over your country because of what 40 million people that are spreading propaganda to the world when I could just wait for them to um get humbled and then all my billions of people can focus on other stuff instead of doing like catering to your every catastrophe. Like that's a way better deal. And if they try that, they already know what's gonna happen. Like we're the dominant power in the world. Now they can get in their feelings about that, but it's clear because everybody wants to come here. That's my thing. If what was that point? I had a point like people are coming to our country from the border. And that's the thing. It's like America is the dominant party or the dominant power. It's not even like one ethnicity because everybody that is from a different ethnicity that's American support the vision for America and they don't agree with being their back country back home. Because if you get rid of like he said, he's pushing the boundaries of free speech. Like he's still playing. Like he's stuck on stage. He's stuck on stage, and he trying to say that like, oh, they like they still trying to say that Christian boys are like wannabes and stuff to go along with this narrative, and like it's so like they wasting their time because like even like Cole said in one of his songs, everybody's a killer. You just gotta push it to the limits. Like, why would you? They want us to attack them, so they can say that look how brutal they are. And it's like that's not what's gonna happen. That's not what's gonna happen because we're civil and we have stable, stable. We have the mental capacity to lead. So yeah, that's why like that's why like they trying to make an excuse like I'm with them and stuff. Like I am not with y'all. Uber super duper right. They should humble themselves as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Because they keep talking about this respect stuff, and it's like, don't nobody respect y'all. And y'all excited to like the thing is like that's not how we gauge our respect. they're toast. You see how I don't that's the thing there. Oh, I was gonna say this too. And like the divorce lore that be still like, oh, marriage is this, marriage is bad. Like they're still there. He's trying to like, bro, your name is Sexton. Like we know what you be doing when they come into your office. Like we know, and especially like you could see when he was talking to the Christian and his husband and her, and his wife. My bad, and his wife. How he was his body language on those episodes, like his body language, they can't control their like Charleston said, men like their ego stroke, and that's like, okay, men like their ego stroke, but men know when you have a wife not to have her stroke hit your ego. Like that's what they like doing that. They like getting other men's wife. Like, oh, I could get her. Like, no, it's not even that. That's not how you conduct yourself. That's the part that they're missing. That's not how you conduct yourself. They be thinking women are just like supposed to be they always looking for a weakness for men. It's like if your wife shows that you have a weakness in front of me, like I'm not about to point it out because that's rude. Like she got a, you know, like, but they don't know that. They always are like, oh, let me do this because they insecure. They don't know. And not even that, like they're insecure. Some people are insecure when they do it, but some people are just like not aware of like how women have their way completely. They know 99%, but they don't know the last 100 that they need to know. That like the you know what I'm saying, like that like women go always try and win. So me being a man and meeting you and your wife, I'm not gonna completely like say that you wrong or something, because the narrative is this men's are always wrong, right? So like boom, like you gotta know what is what, and the correct judgment on how to be a supportive person in someone's in a conversation. So I'm not gonna highlight your whatever, and like that's why like they be like that's what they be trying to. That's the difference, bro. Because like they still stuck in that high school mindset that like, oh, women are, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. That's the difference in the kingdom. Like I'm not about to try and drag you in front of your wife unless you just are just like totally just being a dick. Like, you feel me? So they be trying to find excuses, and then, like he said, the word of God has a loophole. The word of God don't got no loophole. You trying to, like the word said today, like what the word said today. Some will perish and some will be saved. Ain't no loophole. You think it's a loophole? You're done. So yeah, they be trying like they're like, oh, what else I was gonna touch on? Oh, I was gonna say that, like, nah, Shawty came out and defended that dude. That's crazy. I don't know. No, ain't no, it'll come back to you. Ain't no, none of that. It's done. Like, you don't know my generation. You don't know us. And that's never. No. Nada. Zilch. No bueno. What? You can say with them creepy people. Like, look. You could tell Joe Rogan and them are like supernatural, like super about the natural world, because like on Joe Rogan's show, on, what do you call it? What was it? What was that? Eating the Fear Factor? Fear Factor? You can see he was like, eat it. Like, you know how, like, it's like that, excuse me, that dominant, it's like, that dominant, it's like, that's too much. Like, it's like, come on, just eat it. Like, look at it, you gotta see. But that's because they supernatural. Dang, I was just thinking about something. Oh yeah, boom. I was gonna say this. Like he said, like, he tell his son to hit a girl back. That's what everybody know, that you a weak man if you hit a girl back. And he goes to the extreme point of the argument to say that, like, he didn't seen guys just take it and have marks on their face. Like, yeah, that's back in the day when they let that happen to them. But 2025, ain't nobody letting no girl just scratch them on their face like that. We don't hit girls back. If they slap you, you don't hit them back. If a girl punch you in the face, you don't hit them back. That's what happened. Like, look, it was last year. Last year I was downtown, bro. I was with my two friends doing all this, trying to go down, because they've been trying to make it seem like I hit girls back. Boom. My friends get in a fight downtown with this dude, because they be antagonizing. That's why I'm not even with them, my friends, anymore, because they be trying. They not cool, but they got a fight with this light skin boy, and the light skin boy was a boxing. My two friends were trying to box him, and then they was like fighting and stuff, both of them, and then like they wasn't really fighting. But then I was like, I seen how I was like, yo, stop, just stop. But then I seen like how the light skin guy, like, you know how light skin people are. But like, you know how you know how light skinned people are with their emotions. But like, he was like antagonizing. I was like, oh, so you want to fight? So I started squaring up with him, and then his shorty hit me. The shorty didn't hit them at all. The shorty hit me. They thought I was gonna hit the shorty back, but nah, I went straight to the man. I put him in the triangle. But it's funny because like, that's like, they were trying to set me up. They always trying to set me up. Everybody trying to set me up to do stuff, and it's like, I never fall. Never fell. So like, yeah, but I was gonna say, because my brother-in-law put his hands on my sister. My sister taller than him. My sister bigger, and they be like, don't be giving like don't give too much. Like, y'all don't gotta give no information to the public and Holly. I'm just telling you why, be transparent, why they're pushing these certain narratives. But my brother-in-law put my hands because my sister is bigger than him, and he's short, he insecure. All the short people insecure, and they love power. That's why, like, boom, like it'd be cute because like Ariel's short, and it's like all the women that short be trying to rule the world, and it's funny because they be trying to be bosses. But be done with Shorty. I'm just saying. Joe Rogan, Josh Short too. Charleston Short. Kevin Hart Short. So like all of them they short. They short. So my brother-in-law put his hands on my wife, on my sister, and I told him I don't respect him until he apologized for that. And because I'm not about to lose because they trying to get a case on me. Because if I stole off on him, then he go do what Drake did and sue. So they go try and sue. But my brother-in-law, I said I don't respect him, and he that's why they try to say like, look, I'm gonna say this. They think shorties be taking advantage of me because look, I met this shorty, and I took her from her man's. So like I'm like chilling with her and stuff, and I'm like I go to my sister apartment, and like I'm like showing like I'm showing like I'm head over heels for the girl, but like I'm knowing that like she I took her from somebody, so she not mine at all. But that's how my brother-in-law thought that I just go for anything. So he thinking that's who I am completely. So that's why I'm like, it's funny because like people be thinking like I fell in love with her, but it wasn't that. It was like I wasn't dying in you. Like that's what it was. It wasn't like none of that. But so my brother-in-law put his hands on my sister, and I don't respect it. So I don't respect him. So he be telling his son to, my nephew, to put his hands on girls, and he be giving him hecka hate in his heart, and it's like that's not right. It ain't right at all. So that's why they pushing these certain narratives, and they think that I just go for anything and all of this. That's the background of all these situations. And then that's why they think that like I'm just worried about myself, and I'm not gonna take care of my family and stuff. Like they be trying to push like, oh, the money corrupts, the capitalism is corrupt. They be trying to push these narratives, and like they stuck for real. So it's like this is why, these are reasons why all of these allegations and stuff is coming up. So like yeah, they still be trying to push certain stuff like, oh, the church boy. They think I'm a pastor that's gonna take advantage of people. They think that I'm a capitalist that's gonna take advantage of people. They think I'm a lunatic. They don't think I know what I'm talking about. They think all types of stuff. It's crazy. It's all crazy. But this is why we gotta get that. I'm focused on getting that man's out of the White House, because he don't belong there. And then we can start you know, get to work.